never come together for power, Swati. Very, very happy Independence Day. మా తెలుగు సోదరి సోదరులందరికీ కూడా స్వతంత్ర దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు. Eventually, when men become men, our birthdays don't mean much. Birthdays of our moms and daughters, they take the highest priority, though I wish the best to Shehzad and his family. Swati, we were talking about why the Prime Minister has spoken the way he has done. If you go back at all his speeches, the Prime Minister of this country always addresses the gallery. In whatever speech or whichever forum that the Prime Minister wants to speak, somehow the speech somehow resembles an election rally or an election speech. But one thing is very clear, I'm very happy and very glad that the Prime Minister of this country had finally decided to address the Manipur issue. He did not want to hide behind anybody or did not want to hide behind any other statement. Today he addressed the Manipur issue and has guaranteed the country that Manipur issue will be solved. I'm very happy on those lines. And going back to the politics of the whole matter, the three major points that the Prime Minister has spoken today and the press is running with it is point number one is obviously the Prime Minister spoke at a stretch about the economy of this country. And point number two, he spoke about appeasement and corruption. And point number three, obviously, he spoke about Parivarwad. If you give me 2 minutes, I want to question Shehzad and I want to ask them certain points. I hope he answers directly. About the economy, point one, I'm so happy that the Prime Minister mentions again and again about how we have become the 5th largest economy in the world. But somehow the Prime Minister doesn't tell us why India has become one of the worst income disparity countries in the world. And it also has become one of the worst per capita income in the world in advanced economies. The Prime Minister doesn't tell us that the country is going through one of its worst phase of inflation in advanced economy in the last 10 years. The Prime Minister doesn't also tell us that the country is going through one of its worst phase of unemployment in advanced economies. And let's come back to the point of corruption. The Prime Minister today spoke about how the corruption is dead in this country. When Adani matter is smiling at the corner, and the matter of Adani is very fresh in each and every Indian right now. And if you go back to Karnataka a few months back, the platform which the BJP in Karnataka lost in spite of Modi campaigning for like many days together was the 40% commission agenda. And the last point, and if we go back to few years back when the report of CAG was especially used by the BJP to pull down the then Congress-led government. Today, the same CAG has flagged off many BJP-launched programs. This is all corruption that we are talking about. And point number three, we are talking about Parivarwad. You know, that is the most hypocritical thing anybody can speak in BJP right now. Let me ask Shehzad, I can understand there are certain Parivar people from big dynasties in your own party, but tell me what is the JJP in Haryana which you are in alliance with? What is the party LJP that you are part of the NDA? And your own Prime Minister has gone to Conrad Sangma's swearing-in ceremony. If you do not want Parivarwad, why patronize Parivarwad parties?